from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
One woman's efforts to give back to her community keep growing. Henrico Schools enrollment numbers are down, and we'll get you caught up on high school football playoff action all in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Monday, November 22nd, 2021. And it's brought to you today by the Lakeside Farmers Market.
And now for the news.
Enrollment in Henrico County Public Schools took a nosedive last year as the COVID-19 pandemic caused a lot of disruptions to education. In September, when schools fully reopened, school officials had projected enrollment to bounce back and surpass the pre-pandemic enrollment of fall 2019. But instead, the opposite happened, and fall projections were the farthest off from the actual number that they've been in at least a decade. Projected enrollment was about 50,500, but the actual number of students who came back was just 48,702. It's even lower than last year's figure of nearly 49,000. School officials said that just more than 1,270 students are being homeschooled. That's an increase of about 183 from last year. The other students who are no longer enrolled in the division are unaccounted for because the school system doesn't track reasons why students have left, according to a spokeswoman. The greatest variation between projected and actual enrollment came at the elementary school level, where the estimates were about 2,000 children off. Our Anna Bryson takes an in-depth look at this topic. You can read her article right now on henricocitizen.com by clicking on News and then Education. And as Thanksgiving gets closer, today on henricocitizen.com we take a look at one Henrico woman who is continuing to give back to her community and now has started a food bank. Ollie Harvey began her efforts 30 years ago when she was a single mom living in Richmond's Fairfield Court public housing community. Her desire to help others later blossomed into the nonprofit organization she named HOPE, stands for Help Our People Eat. Her organization includes a job search program, clothes and school supplies drives for children, a water bottle brand. She also organizes hotel stays for the homeless and now has started what's believed to be the first black-operated food bank in the county's history. Harvey's approach focuses on moving people toward long-term stability rather than just providing momentary relief. She says, quote, "You have to feed them, but you also have to educate them," end quote. You want to read this story, it's on our website, henricocitizen.com, right now. Earlier this month, the Western Henrico Rotary Club celebrated first responders with a Service Above Self award, recognizing several who not only stand out in the field of public safety, but who also actively give back to their communities. The group presented awards from the past 2 years, since last year's ceremony was canceled by the pandemic. Award recipients included firefighter Tyrese Safewright and Detective Adam Leonard of the Henrico Police Division. Sergeant Michelle Sheehan of Henrico Police received the 2020 award, and firefighter Mark Jermeroth and Lieutenant Michelle Greep shared the 2020 award for Henrico Fire. A good night Friday for a few Henrico high school football teams. In the Class 5 playoffs, Hermitage beat Midlothian 24-14, and Highland Springs ran over Freeman 36-0. That sets up a meeting on Friday afternoon between Hermitage, seeded number 3 in the region, and Highland Springs, the top seed, for the regional championship. It'll be played at Highland Springs at 2:30 on Friday. And in the Class 4 playoffs, Verina went to King George and came back with a 28-10 victory, meaning that Blue Devils will now host the Class 4 Region B championship game. That'll be taking place Saturday at 1 o'clock. The third-seeded Blue Devils will host number 5 seed Patrick Henry. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by the Lakeside Farmers Market. Visit them every Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon at 6110 Lakeside Avenue, and check them out on Facebook by searching for Lakeside Market RVA.